Okay. As Elisha and Elijah shared one last conversation many miles and many years from that fleeting moment when Elijah gave Elisha his cloak as he passed. They also shared the rugged intimacy of a father and son. They were not family. Elijah found Elisha. Their story, that's just my little edition, it's not in the book. Their story together ended as strangely as it began, with a chariot of fire and horses of fire separating them, and Elijah ascended in a whirlwind. Yet, as Elijah ascended, God delivered on the very thing Elisha had asked for, a double portion of Elijah's anointing. Elijah was regarded as the most powerful prophet in the history of God's people. I believe that. There's a lot of allusions to Elijah in the New Testament. His miracles were unparalleled. His story is unprecedented. So far, a guy like Elisha, who had spent the prime years of his life plowing with oxen, having any portion in what God did in Elijah, would surely have been sufficient. But check the time. But Elisha didn't ask for Elijah's portion. It wasn't Elijah's portion, value size for an additional 79 cents. It was double the anointing. And most of all, God agreed. God didn't want Elisha to simply live in Elijah's miracles. God wanted to give him something greater. Greater signs, greater wonders, greater authority, greater faith. I don't know whether Elisha had second thoughts before he committed holy arson by putting his plow and oxen in the flames and following Elijah, but the outcome of his obedience would be evident to everyone years later when he was performing double the number of Elijah's miracles. Oh, that is so awesome. Oh my goodness. The prayer focus for this is be bold and ask God for something that's really important to you today. That's awesome. Okay, guys. That made me smile. So I'm going to post this. That made me smile. So I'm going to post this and I'll talk to you soon. Love you. Bye.